Continuing coverage tonight of the state budget battle. Lawmakers making big decisions today about education and transportation. Political reporter Jessica Arp joins us now with the very latest. Jess.
Well, Susan, Republican leaders on the Joint Finance Committee announced today they would put more money into mitigating cuts to schools, while Democrats say it simply isn't enough. Joint Finance meeting and approving the budget for transportation first today, approving a shift of tax money to the Transportation Fund and keeping transit funds amongst transportation spending. But a big development in education was the announcement of a plan to raise state revenue limits by $67 million and put $47 million more towards schools to mitigate the governor's proposed $800 million in cuts.
And we're hoping that we'll meet the needs that we heard about, that the second year people are very concerned about. They agree that they'll have significant savings with the negotiations out of compensation for both pensions and health care, but the second year was identified as a issue that they wanted us to address, and we are.
Education is the way in which we commit to the promise of our future, our children. And as a result of this budget, it is going to be less equal, less opportunity, and the poor are going to fall further behind.
Measure proposed by Republicans passed the Finance Committee on party lines. Democrats had proposed their own budget amendments for education and transportation. The transportation amendment including a provision that would have required the DOT to come up with a plan to reduce private contracting on state projects to 20% by January. That's following our story earlier this week on consultant costs. That large omnibus amendment failed on party lines, but Republicans say the DOT secretary will be addressing the issue.
Jessica Arp reporting tonight. Jess, thanks.